Hi guys, Nathan here, and I apologize for lack of videos, guys. I know it's been years since I think my last update video. So yeah, so today I'm just making these are my custom minifigures I finished. And some of these you have seen before, but I didn't make updates to them. So yeah. Now these are the ones that are done. I'm not showing you the work in progress ones because I don't want you to get I don't want you guys to say, that head's terrible. That painting sucks. Yeah, I know. So I'm only showing the ones that are done. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first one we have is Doomsday from Batman vs Superman. Now this is the exact same one, and I'm really proud of this. And this is actually made by a Gorilla Grodd figure. I sanded off the top, and I sculpted the chest, the head, and the spikes, sculpted on that, and the knees. So yeah, that's about it for Doomsday. I mean, he doesn't have any more details in him. So yeah, that's about it. So I did showcase on him on my Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice showcase, so you can check that for more details for that if I actually did. Probably not. So yeah, that's about it for Doomsday. So that's Doomsday from Batman vs Superman. So the next one we have is General Ross from Civil War. I never showcased this guy, so the torso is actually based off of Lex Luthor's from Batman vs Superman, and I just painted this in my own blue color. Now originally it was dark blue, but you couldn't see the dark. And I also got now the head is actually a Legolas head. I painted the eyebrows gray and his mustache gray, and also give him the James Earl Jameson hair. Painted my own gray, and also I did that to the other double-sided face where he's aggressive. So yeah, if I can put this. So this is my stamp that I've been using for my gaming stuff, so I'll be using this for my showcase figure. So here's General Ross. So like I said, I actually did this to the other double-sided face where he's aggressive, because he's kind of like a James John Jameson person too. So yeah, so that is General Ross from Civil War. So yeah, that's about it. So he's from Captain America Civil War. So, and plus he has painted boots and painted blacks, and there's a bag of torso. So nothing too much on him. He is a simple minifigure to make. So here's General Ross, and here's Doomsday again. Probably can't see his face. There. Like right there. There is Doomsday, so there's Doomsday. So yeah, that's Doomsday. And that was General Ross. Next is Than from Force Awakens. And I'm really proud of how this figure turned out. His flesh is, I used Lego's torso, and I just added detail. I just added the skin tone. I also added some details. Now I know it is inaccurate. Hey, I don't care. I just want to get these figures out of the way. No, the face is actually Legos, and the same thing with the hair piece. And the shoes are actually painted in tan. I finally got tan paint because last time it was silver with details, and I painted the green stuff. And now his lightsaber is actually custom. It's not fully custom. What I did was I sculpted on the top, the bottom, and I put my own grips. And credit this to Aaron Lego9. I mean, he did this to his Luke's lightsaber from A New Hope, and Finn's lightsaber, and Rey's lightsaber. So Now, even though I didn't do much detail, I only did the bottom, so credit him that. I don't have a link to his channel, but probably when I'm editing this, I probably might do that. So, yeah, that's it for Finn. So the next figure is the Mark V from Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2. Now, this figure is simple. Now, I don't buy Amazing Armors, Torso Armors, because one, they're gone. It's number one. Two, I don't have the money, so yeah. Even if I try to sculpt it, I don't want to do that, so that's why I decided to paint. So, don't spam the comments. So yeah, now, the mask is actually a War Machine face mask, and I painted the bottom silver, and I outline every single thing, and credit to Ross for this design. Michael MGF, like I said, I am probably going to have to, when I'm editing this, I'm probably going to have to put his channel down in the description below so you can check him out. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, even the bag is fully and also bolts. Now if you can see this is just a random yellow head because I don't have any more Tony Stark heads. So I don't want to paint the next red. So yeah, so that's why I have to. That's for my mark, which I will show you. You've probably seen it before in my old video from my room thing. You guys probably remember that. I did that, and so yeah. Just want to remind you. So that's similar to that. So yeah, that's my Mark V from Iron Man 2. Next, I have the Mark IV from Iron Man 2. That he fought Rhodey in his house. Mark IV. So this is just a simple Iron Man suit. Helmet is still the same. I just painted the light blue, like always, similar to all my Iron Man figures, excluding Iron Patriot, and the Mark I, and War Machine. So from Age of Ultron. All I just did is just paint the torso and legs. And on the back, there's the back, and like I said, if I pull off the helmet, there's a Tony Stark head with his neck painted in red. So yeah, that's about it that is my Mark IV from Iron Man 2 when he fought Rhodey in his house. So yeah, that's about it. So next we have Chewbacca from Force Awakens. Now this figure, man, this was interesting to make because I used the Chewbacca mold and I painted everything you see here. This is all fully painted by me. No decals or anything like that. So his bowcaster, I know his bowcaster is inaccurate, but it's inaccurate. And what I know you probably. I am gonna get a one of Brickmania's Brickarm's pack that has like Star Wars guns. So that's what I'm gonna do, and they have a bowcaster for Chewbacca, and I'm gonna use that mode. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So getting that bowcaster out of the way. This is just the one from the Millennium Falcon. I know it's inaccurate bow to his bowcaster in the film, but getting that out of the way. You can see this minifigure. His fur is all full painted by me, and I used black because it's better, and painted everything. And credit to this design goes to Ligament 9. Same thing to some of my minifigures design. So yeah, everything is fully painted by me. You can see, except for the face and the mouth, I painted in more like a pinkish color. So and I left the teeth the way they are because I don't want to paint teeth, because painting something like this small, would be tiny. So yeah, that's about it for Chewbacca. And like I said, I will be getting a brick on this bow from, just not right now because I'm busy with some other figures. So yeah. So the next figure I have is the Mark I. Now the Mark I from Iron Man. I use a in 1960, Benny's helmet from the Lego Movie. It's a 1980s space helmet, and I sculpted on it, and the legs are also fully painted by me, and same thing on the sides. And the armor, I don't know what this is. I don't know, so please don't comment. Or what the heck is that? I don't know what it is. I got this from my friend. I sculpted the arc reactor on there using clay, and the flamethrowers are all painted. Now this is meant to represent the mechanism. So yeah, so that's about it. There's no Tony Stark head underneath. So yeah, that's about it for this figure. So yeah, Mark 1. Now next I have Yellow Jacket from Ant-Man, and I'm so proud of this figure. Like I said, credit to this to Ross for this design, and I'm now painting this with, I used Lego's helmet, I used that, I painted this, and I did kept the translucent yellow, and now his apparatus thing, this was actually made from the Ant-Man thing, and I glue those, super glue those, and I added my own detail for zapping. And now, you see, now this is represent, you've probably seen this before. This is actually from Venom and Carnage, and I sanded down the bottom, so it wasn't there before. Boy, now, if I can, and this is all this detail is all fully painted. Now, if I can remove the helmet, right. So there is his head. Now his head, credit to a guy on YouTube, I don't know his name, Captain Rex, I forgot, he has a lot of numbers. Credit to him to this design of the head. Now the head is actually a Bruce Wayne head. All I just did is painted the eyebrows brown. Now I know you're probably wondering, oh, the eyebrows are weird. Oh, the paint is starting to chip off. Yeah, I know. Because for me, this is the paint I used to have, but I don't have it anymore because I kind of used it all up, so I don't have it anymore. So yeah, I am planning to get another head, planning to repaint his eyebrows. So yeah, that's about it for the head. Now if I can, remove the head, I'm gonna have to do this off camera. So I did paint his neck black. And like I said, credit to, like I said, I will have his YouTube link to his description when I'm done editing this thing. And this is what it comes out to be. Like this is, and this was actually glued. A ton of layers of gluing, and this is what the torso looks like. So this is all I based off of Legos, and this is what I get now. And this is all fully painted in the. And it's all fully painted by me, and yeah, I'm so glad. I'm really proud of this figure. And similar to Iron Man suits, this is similar to because painting minifigures, because I need to check what needs to go into to the actual suit, because I can't fit everything. So what I had to do is miniaturize of how much detail there does need to be on Yellow Jacket, and it was very time consuming, but I think I done it. So yeah, that's about it for Yellow Jacket. And yeah, next I have C-3PO from Force Awakens. Now he was a simple minifigure to make. I mean, he has the red arm. I extended the printing on, and I did paint his eyes, fill them in with black. And this is my second time trying to do this, because my third time trying to do this, because I done this multiple times and it was a failure. And I did have one, but I did order another 3PO head, but sadly it got misprinted. And finally when I got a Joyscape set, I finally got this. And it was perfect and not misprinted. And I'm so happy that this wasn't misprinted, because I was so pissed off. So I painted everything you see here, even though, even the arm is extended, everything. Now, except for this, because his hand, because I will paint that in the future, but right now. So yeah, here's all this detail, even his toes are all so extended, and like all my minifigures are all extended. So yeah, that's about it for C3PO, and this is actually from this poly bag that I use, and I just extended. So I'm really happy that Toys R Us actually did this, because I started to become a Star Wars fan again. So yeah, that's about it for C3PO. Next I have Apocalypse. Now, you guys probably remember in my last joke, just from my X-Men, he kind of fall apart, so I actually super glued this back together, and I sculpted this, because last time you only saw the gap in it. Now the head is actually a new design. This was actually from a minifigure series from the I think it's from, let me think. Yeah, it was the Galaxy Enforcer. I used that. I painted this in blue, and I did not extend the blue because, like the blue on his eyes, because that would be really time consuming. And this is just, all this is full sculpt, and I made it a new wastegate for him because this old one was starting. So, and also, this is all fully painted by me, and I'm so glad. And like I said, credit to Ross for this design. And I sanded the bottom, and I sculpted this, and this is actually a new design because I'm really happy the way this thing turned out. So yeah, that's about it for my updated Apocalypse from X-Men Apocalypse. I'm really proud of this minifigure. So yeah, there's Apocalypse. Now the next one I have Hawkeye from Age of Ultron. Now, his bow is just the normal bow from the sets. I just painted this thing silver. His torso and legs are the exact same from the sets. All I just did is painted purple, and that's what I did. And now the face, and all I just did is just gave him a crossbow, a bow and a quiver, because this was actually made from Lego's quiver, and I actually used that, and I used a neck brace, and I sanded the bottom. Like I said, credit to Ross for that design, and I sanded that off, and I used Lego's head for this, and I gave him the sleepy hair piece, and I can't wait, when I do the Civil War, I can't wait to use this head and the hair for my Civil War Hawkeye. So yeah, I can't wait. And also, this is also, you kind of say, I actually did the details on his arm, even his other arm where it just shows some little bit on it. So yeah, that's about it for Hawkeye. Right? Super proud of the way he turned out. Now next I have the Mark 435, the Red Snapper suit from Iron Man 3. Now the arms are sculpted, or actually are glued to some. This is actually made by Lego, like those things, you know, those like, I don't know what you call them, but I don't know what you call them, those things that they use for from the Lego. It's from Lego City. You probably see they use that from grabbing a hot dog. I don't know what this called. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. But I took those, I super glued them, and I painted them in silver, and I added these bolts. And this was actually my design, and I could be wrong, but if anyone. Now the helmet, I don't agree with using this helmet. This was actually a cyborg. Originally, I did use this helmet, which is the one from the Galaxy Enforcer helmet, and I painted this in the correct color, but I kind of used it for my Vulture, which there's a sneak peek of for my Vulture for Homecoming. So yeah, sadly I had to use that. So this one was the cyborg, and even though it's terrible, even though it's not perfect, and I used the cyborg, I sculpted onto the gap, And yeah, so I know this is terrible. So the torso is all painted by me. Same thing with the legs. Same thing. No, I didn't make him bulky because I don't want to. So yeah, because I don't want him to make balance. So yeah, that's about it for my Mark 43, the Red Snapper. Next I have Thor from Age of Ultron. I'm really happy the way he turned out. Now, you're probably wondering, oh, the hair isn't accurate, Yeah, I know the hair isn't accurate, but, like, he was already close to finish. All I just need is to get the Qui-Gon hairpiece and then painted this in my own tan color. So yeah, I will be getting a Qui-Gon hair. Please don't spam the comments. Oh, the hair is wrong. I know the hair is wrong. So yeah, this is actually Lego's I kept Lego's torso. His arms are fully painted by me, and even the legs are fully painted using some blue. And this is, and yeah, no, I painted. Now there's nothing on the back since he's wearing a cape. So no, I will be using when I get the Qui-Gon hairpiece. I will be using. No, the head is actually Lego's head, but what I did was I painted it in tan. Same thing with the primary facial expression. If I can move the cape around, which is, come on, work with me. So yeah, that's about it. Where he's calm. I just painted even the eyebrows and beard. So yeah. So yeah, that's about it for Thor. I can't wait to get the hairpiece so I can show you. So yeah, there's Thor. Now next I have the Mark 45, and this is fully detailed, and you can see this is all red. I also use red highlights for the suit, and this is all fully paint. The torso and legs are actually Legos, and I fully painted everything you see here. Everything is fully painted by me, even outlining. So yeah. Now if I remove the helmet, you can see there's just a normal flesh head, because I don't have any more Tony's heads. And now the hood is actually hood. You can see there's the hood. You can kind if I can find, if I can find it, there, you can see there is the HUD under there. So yeah, there's the HUD. I just painted that because that would be time consuming. So yeah, that is Mark 45. Now I might got this wrong. If I'm saying the Iron Man, please let me know in the comments. Now here I have the Mark 40, the Mark 43 suit. I'm really proud of the way this figure turned out, because I'm really happy the way this figure turned out, because, so like I said, credit to Ross for this design. Torso is actually Legos. Legs are actually Legos. All I just did is just extend some stuff and add some more details. The sides, and also on the back, and like all minifigures some of my minifigures they are extended from both sides of each leg. So yeah, the details on the arms are fully accurate. The helmet, all I just did is just outline the mouth and add a bunch of outline onto this. Now if I move the helmet, you can see I have a Tony Stark head. And same thing with the HUD from my other Iron Man. So this is actually black, and this is just normal black. So yeah, that's about it for this Mark 43 suit from Age of Ultron. I'm excited. I'm finally showing these figures, and man, this is almost like wow. But I will be making more figures from Age of Ultron. Just be patient. So yeah, that's about it for the more. Now I have the Mark 42 suit from Iron Man 3. Now, even though that movie sucked, sorry for people who like Iron Man 3, I'm sorry. That movie sucked. And that's just my own opinion. Now, I know everything is inaccurate to this figure, but hey, I don't care, because one, This is my channel. I can do whatever I want with this. So this is all my Iron Man figures, excluding some of them, have blue eyes. I just extended this, and this design was actually made by Aaron Legomatic 9. Like I said, link to his channel down in the description below. When I'm done editing this, So yeah, I painted the neck red. So yeah, that's about it for the Mark 42. Like I said, I know it's inaccurate. Please don't spam the comments because I know this is inaccurate. Hey, the movie sucked. Okay, so please. And that's just my own opinion. So yeah, that's about it. So next I have the Mark 41 bone suit from Iron Man 3. This is actually sculpted by me. Now if I remove him, and you can see it, like I said, this is just a random yellow head. Painted some gold onto it and some blue. Now, I know this is uneven right there, but I will be fixing that in the future, so yeah, stay tuned. And you can see everything is full of, now the line, so yeah, you see everything is fully painted, even the arms, the legs, the hands are all fully painted by me, and yeah, I'm really proud of how the way this thing turned out, so yeah, that's about it for the Mark 41 bone suit. So next I have my updated Captain Boomerang. Now from Suicide Squad. So you probably remember my Captain Boomerang. But this time what I did was I switched the head to a yellow head, and I just add some of the skin tone onto. I painted some of the flesh because my last head was a Superman head but I did like that head. It's just I kind of use it for my Robbie Rotten figure, and I kind of scraped off the beard, and I kind of scraped it off too much. I destroyed his eye, and even the eyebrows. So yeah, I need to get another Superman head for Robbie. So yeah. Now his trench coat is actually normal blue, and with the details because you cannot see it. And like I said, credit to the beard design was actually made by Yale97 Lego Man. Like I said, 97 Lego Man. Link to his channel will be down in the description below when I'm done editing these. Now this time I actually put E-tape like right here and here because I decided to do that. So yeah, now the torso and leg all fully painted by me, and even the head is painted flesh, and the Superman head I did hairpiece. I sanded the sides of it. So yeah, that's about it for my updated Captain Boomerang. So yeah, that's about it. Next I have my Clayface. Now this design is not mine. This design is actually made by Dylan All the Moose Sticks on Flickr and on YouTube. Link to his channel will be down in the description below once. So yeah, his Clayface, his base he used was actually a Wampa Big Fig from Star Wars, and that's what I did. But his Clayface is better sculpting than this because you can see it's terrible. My Clayface looks like he's looking down. He kind of looks like he's looking down, and I might fix the face. His hand is fully sculpted by me. So yeah, I'm really happy the way this turned out. In the face, like I said, I might redo the face in the future. So yeah, that's about it for Clayface. Like I said, credit to Dylan All the Moose Sticks for this design. So, and I will link to his Flickr and his YouTube down in the description below, so you can check out when I'm done editing this. So yeah, next I have Han Solo from Force Awakens, and the legs are fully painted by me, and this was actually brown legs, which is accurate rather than, and Lego just used black legs, which is not accurate because he has brown pants. So this is what I did, and I did paint his. Now this design is not mine. This design was actually made by Captain Rex. I forgot Captain Rex, the same person I just said for this is his design. All I just did it. No, the head is actually the hair, the one from the Millennium Falcon set. All I just did is just paint the eyebrows gray, and same thing with dark gray, and same thing with the other double-sided face. And there is a blue paint on him that I need to scrape off. And here we go, another hairpiece. This is from the set. Now and I did paint on the cuffs too. Painting white. Now his weapon is actually a Break-On DL-44, and I painted everything you see here in silver, and I'm really proud. And credit to this to all Ross, Lego Mag 9, and I did paint on the gun holster. Now obviously this is, I cannot put a gun in there because there's a Lego and you can only go so far. So yeah, that is Han Solo. And the torso is actually Legos. All I just did is just paint the flesh, and that's all I did. So then I painted the boots and his shoes into a gloss black, and they extended. So yeah, that's about it for Han Solo. Next I have General Leia, and sadly, rest in peace to Carrie Fisher, because it's sad that she passed away, and then after that, Demi Reynolds passed away, and I'm really sad. I really hope and I already know they already got her thing from Last Jedi. I really hope she did good, and might kill a character off. I don't know. Last Jedi hasn't come out, so yeah. Anyway, so this is Lego's torso and legs. All I just did is just paint the boots and paint the flesh, and I used the Leia hairpiece, and all I just did is just sculpted the hole, and I also used Lego's General Leia face and painted it gray. Same thing with the other double-sided face and the torso. I just kept it because I think I use gray rather than light. I know this is inaccurate, the hair color, but hey, I don't care because I like Ross's designs better. So yeah, that's about it for General Leia, and like I said, sadly, it's sad that Carrie Fisher passed away because she was famous for being Princess Leia. So anyway, that's about it for General Leia. Next, I have R2. Now, I kind of miss his. So I kind of miss this third leg. I know what I did to it. It's just a cheese slow with a connector onto it, but I probably might redo that. So anyway, now R2 on the other hand was not a simple minifigure to me, because when you get so many R2D2s, you don't take a second look. So you compare this to the original one, and I painted this thing red because it was originally purple. I didn't like that, so I painted it red. This detail, even the design, even the back is fully painted, and that was the most time-consuming part. And I painted the extended part silver. I also painted on this side. I probably might fix this arm later, but and also extended this part. And same thing with the other. So yeah, so that's about it for my R2D2, and I'm really proud of how the way this turned out. So yeah, that's R2. And next I have Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume, from Guardians 1, because now I will be making Guardians 2 characters. It's just I'm kind of busy, so this is Guardians 1. So the torso and legs are all actually Legos. All I just did is just extend the painting and add the boosters onto it, is rockets onto it, and also extend the pauldron, even the brown. Now I know this got chipped off, but hey. Now his guns are actually green, and I know you probably can't see it. You probably can't see it, but I did paint the things green. Since he does shoot. Now the helmet is fully outlined, fully painted, and painted in silver, and even more details on the side, on the light. So yeah, that's about it for the helmet. Now the head is actually the Chris Pratt head. It's the original Star-Lord head, and his hairpiece is. I would be changing this to a Superman hairpiece, but probably not because I don't care. I'll probably do that for my first Guardians or my second Guardians. Okay, so yeah, I'm really proud of the way this figure turned out. I can't wait to make him in Guardians 2. So yeah, that's about it for Star-Lord. Next I have Groot. Now, like I said, I know the sculpt is great. Yes, and I'm probably. Oh, the face is terrible. Yes, I know the face is terrible. Stop spamming the comments. Now, like I said, credit to Ross for this design, and I painted everything you see here. This isn't the eyes. I don't have the likeness to Groot, but hey, I might do that in the future. So yeah, I apologize if everything is fully painted by me. You can see this was originally tan, and I used the woody arms and legs, and he's all fully posable. And I also extended the legs, and I randomly go to the wooden pattern because I don't want to go accurately because that would take a long time, and his head is all fully sculpted by me, and if I remove his head, this was actually sculpted onto a yellow head, and I'm really proud of the way that turned out. So yeah, that's about it for Groot. Next I have Baby Groot. Now his face is fully painted. Now I know he doesn't have pupils. Like I said, I will be fixing that in the future. Everything is sculpted. I mean, this was time consuming. Now I know he's out of scale, and I know it's not perfect, but hey, this is the best I can do. So yeah, this thing is, and here's the back detailing. So yeah, I mean the sculpting is great. It's just the head. The face, I don't agree, and even the adorableness of Baby Groot. I probably might redo this in the future. So yeah, that is Baby Groot. And this was actually made by a Lego cup that I just sculpted onto it. So yeah, I probably might not do that in the future. So yeah, that's about it for Baby Groot. Next I have Rocket Raccoon. Now his weapon is actually a brick arms pulse rifle. Now I know this is not accurate to the film, but hey, and also credit to Ross for this. Even though this was actually a gunmetal pistol, and even though this is not accurate, and even you don't see him, because Lego just made his gun from the set was a little bit too big. The mouth is full of paint. No, I did not add any eyebrows because I did not do that because that would be impossible for me, because that would be impossible, and I don't want to mess it up. And this is the only rocket mode I have, so this is actually from Guardians 1, and I'm probably going to have to repaint his white over there, so I did paint on this blue, so yes, and I did extend it orange and also painted the raccoon tail my own red color. So yeah, that's about it for Rocket Raccoon. Can't wait to make him in Guardians 2. So next I have Charles Xavier from X-Men Apocalypse. This time what I did to him, he's no difference. Wheelchair is still the same. Everything is still the same. All I just did is just I just extend the boots. I did extend this thing. So yeah, there's nothing on the back because that's just a normal Superman torso that I just used. So, and the wheelchair is no difference. If you want to check out more details on this, you can check out my X-Men Apocalypse. But what I did is I fixed the white, and that's what I did. So yeah, this minifigure is still great regardless. So yeah, that's about it for Xavier. Next I have Next I have Hank Pym from Ant-Man. Head is actually a Gandalf head. I painted the beard, the glasses, and the eyebrows. And I didn't do that to the double-sided face because I don't... Hairpiece is actually a widow's pig. I chop off the widow's pig. Now I know the torso is simple, but I don't want to do too much detail. Same thing with the back. This is a simple minifigure, so yeah, that's about it for Hank Pym. I know I could have just put more details. I'll probably put more details in the future. So yeah, so that's about it for Hank Pym. Next I have BB-8, our new Astromech Joy. This was very time consuming, painting all this detail. If you check out an original BB-8, this was time. You will see how much detail was missing onto it, and man, this was so difficult to paint. I did not copy. Now, like I said, credit to Ross for this design, and I'm really happy with the way. I didn't do outline like I didn't go all out like Ross did because that would be that would be the most time-consuming part. No, I did not sand out the bottom stud because I want him to stay on the stud. If I decide the stud doesn't really bother me as much as other people because I think this thing is fine. I don't care. Like, what's the problem? I mean, I understand. Same thing with this. I don't care if this stud is there. I just like it the way it is because I want. So yeah, that's about it for BB-8, and I'm so glad the way this figure turned out. So yeah. Next I have Rey from Force Awakens. Her pistol is actually made by Brick Arms. This was a sci-fi weapon pack. This is where I got it, and this was actually gunmetal. And then I painted this in silver. And now her staff is actually made by a Lego piece. All I just did is paint it silver. Now I could have used gunmetal, but hey, I don't care. Or I just no, like I said, credit to. Now getting this accessory out of the way. Accessories out of the way. Now the torso is actually Legos. The torso and legs are actually Legos, and the face is actually Legos, and the hair piece is actually Legos. This is all Legos. Now, credit to Captain Rex. Like I said, I will link to his. He hasn't made a video ever since his Force Awakens. So what I did was, this was actually Legos. All I just did is extend the belt, painted the flesh onto this, painted the boots, painted the flesh arms in blue, and painted everything you see here, and also extended. And the hair piece, I just left it. I didn't sculpt any. Now her mask, I didn't do any details. All I just did is just painted the light blue onto it, like you can kind of see, like there you can kind of see. So yeah, that is it for Rey. I'm excited. I'm really happy for this figure. So I didn't change the face because Lego did an amazing good job on this minifigure, and I can't wait to get the one from Last Jedi. I can't wait. So yeah, like I say, so yeah, that's about it for. I'm really happy that I got this so I can paint this thing. So yeah, so that's about it for Rey. Next I have Lex Luthor from Jesse Eisenberg from Batman vs Superman. Now everything is the same. All I just did is just give him a new trench coat because the trench coat was a little bit too was getting ripped, and I want to change it. So yeah, that's what I did. Torso fully painted by me. Everything you can see is all fully painted by me. If you want to check out, now his arm is actually painted. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, there's nothing else. No details on the coat. So yeah, that's about it for my Lex Luthor. Next I have Wonder Woman. I'm so glad I was able to buy the Dawn of Justice set. Her shield is actually damaged a bit. I painted that, and the sword is actually from the set, and I just painted silver and painted gold there. And her piece just normal, head still the same. Arm, gauntlets extended. This thing painted. Flash, fix, boots extended and painted. Back, nothing to it. So yeah, that's about it for Wonder Woman. I'm so glad, and I can't wait to see her in Justice League. So yeah, that's about it for Wonder Woman. And if you want more detail on this minifigure, you can check out my Dawn of Justice showcase. So yeah, that's about it for Wonder Woman. Now, here I have Luke Skywalker from Force Awakens. The hair is actually Anakin Skywalker. I just dry brush it in many dark gray and light gray colors. Head is actually an old Luke head where he's smiling, and I just painted the beard and eyebrows gray. Cape is actually painted in tan and add some dry brushing and this and weathered because Luke has been on that island for like years, and I just wanna. And the shoes we don't know, so I painted a tan. Now credit to Lego Mag 9 for this. Now the lightsaber is just a normal lightsaber. Credit to this goes to Lego Mag 9 for this design. Now I did have the design. He did do a tutorial on this, but I did flip the switch but that went terrible, so I could not done it. So I apologize. It's just it went horribly wrong. So yeah, so I went with this design. Even though yes, I know it's inaccurate, but this is still the same detail. And you can see I did paint on his chrome arm, and I did dry brush his waist cape a bit, so custom waist cape made by me. So yeah, that's about it for Luke Skywalker. I can't wait to see Mark Hamill and. Now we'll be making Luke. I will be making figures from Last Jedi. Just be patient. So yeah, that's about it for. Next I have Black Widow from Age of Ultron, and you probably want to know why I didn't I do got accessories for her. It's just I just didn't have the time. You probably want to know where's her sticks. I just didn't have the time. I'm very busy with so many figures, and so I didn't. I would be giving her nightsticks. It's just I just didn't have time. So I know hairpiece fully painted by full repainted. Face, same thing from the sets. Arms painted by me. Torso lifted, legs lifted. Boots painted by me, and shoes painted by me, and extended the brown part. So yeah, fully painted by me. So I'm really proud how the way Black Widow turned on. So yeah, that's about it for my Age of Ultron Black Widow. Next, now the last figure I have. Gosh, this is the last figure, and I don't know. I've been talking for like 48 minutes. So yeah, next here's Vision, and Vision is all I just did is just painted the head and added the yellow gem, which I'm not spoiling from Age of Ultron. Cape painted by me, made by gold, brown colors and tan. So the torso is actually from Legos. All I just did is just painted it dark green, repainted. Same thing. No, the arms are all foot. Same thing on the back, and this was time consuming. So and it's also simple. So yeah, that's about it for this figure for Vision. Now, and from Civil War, he did wear a suit at one point. So if you want, I do know. No, I will be not making a Vision from Civil War. So if you want, so for Vision, what I did is I took his head. I just used the Indiana Jones torso, the chase guy from the Shanghai Chase. So I just took the torso, one of the gang members, and I just gave him this and just switched it with their arm. So yeah, that's about it for Vision. I mean, I don't need to paint another simple torso because this torso is simple enough. So yeah, that's about it. This is a suit that, even though it's inaccurate to Civil War, I don't care. I just want to get these figures done in another way. So yeah, that's about it for the Vision. I don't have any favorites. So yeah, that is all of my custom minifigures that I finished, and like I said, I apologize for lack of videos, guys, because I've been really busy with figures. Now, and I've been really busy with minifigures. I'm just so sorry. I'm just so sorry for the lack of videos, guys. I've been really busy. I've been focusing on school. So yeah, that is all. Those are all the figures I made for this and for the showcase. Even though it's not right, like for example, like Force Awakens. I know I could have done that in time or anything. I just want to get these figures out of the way. So yeah, that is it for my showcase for custom minifigures. So yeah, that's about it for this figure. Now for upcoming minifigures I'll be making is Justice League, Thor Ragnarok, more Age of Ultron figures, Logan, Wonder Woman, Civil War, Spider-Man Homecoming, Suicide Squad, more figures from Iron Man 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and I will be making some side figures, which is the meme, the weird Lazy Town figures. I will be making those. I'm only making 4 because I'm not making the rest of the cast because one, I don't care for them. So yeah, and Rogue One fan 4-stick, even though that movie was terrible. And more X-Men Apocalypse figures. I'm still working on more. I'm still working on Cyclops, Mystique, Psylocke, Mystique, and Storm. I'm still working on them. And Rogue One figures, Doctor Strange, and I'm only making one figure from A New Hope, which is Ben Kenobi. So and updated minifigures, and that's about it. And Last Jedi figures. So yeah. So and also here is my Nightcrawler. I did fix some stuff on him. So here it is. I mean, I did paint. Here it is. There it is. I'm not gonna explain because I talked too much and I've been recording for like 15 minutes. So yeah, that's about it for this video. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. Hit that notification button so you never miss a video. And also, this is the. So yeah, and don't forget to hit that. And let's try to. So yeah, that's about it for this video. So I will see you guys next time. See ya.